What's up, everybody? My name is Tim Roswick, and I'm not my usual setup today. I'm out of town. I just actually got back from Halloween Horror Nights. It's 3 a.m. here, something like that. And I wanted to make a quick video because got a fun day on Friday, but I wanted to talk about surprises and delights. Because if you don't know what Halloween Horror Nights is, Universal Studios, basically after sun goes down, they turn the park into a haunted house type scare fest type of thing. And it's really interesting because you go there and you want to get scared and you go to all the different haunted houses and stuff and check them out. It's cool. But there's a lot of little details that go into that. And when you pay for the ticket, what you expect to do is go to haunted houses. But there's a lot of little things that are there. A lot of the rides are open in the park. There's all kinds of souvenirs and stuff you can buy. There's really interesting things going on outside the park. There's all kinds of people dressed up as different things, try and scare you in random places. There's a lot of stuff going on. And I think it's really awesome because you go there expecting one thing and they deliver an experience that's over the top. They pay attention to details. They add a bunch of little things into their experience that ultimately adds up to a fun time. And it was a really fun experience for me. We had a lot of fun, and I think that that kind of thing can be a massive lesson to game developers. Anybody that you're anything that you're designing, really, even software, even music, even graphics and that kind of thing. Creating things that can surprise and delight, paying attention to details, going over the top, really spending time on something to make something really great and adding in those little details that people appreciate. When we were going through the haunted houses, none of them were especially scary, for me anyway, but what I was doing, Nicole's chuckling in the background. One of the things I was doing though is paying attention to all the set pieces, because this is Universal Studios. They're known for making movies. They're really fantastic at creating sets, creating set pieces, creating up settings, and making things look cool, making things look like a forest, making things look like a control room or a spaceship or whatever it is. And there's a lot of details that really impressed me in these different places because they were set up by professionals. And as game developers, I know we wear a ton of hats. We wear a bunch of different stuff. We do sometimes solo game development, we're doing graphics and story and music and sounds and programming, and we're doing all the stuff, right? And it can be kind of scary to really step back and think about what details we're paying attention to. Sometimes we don't have time to pay attention to details. We need to get the game done. We need to do different things. And it's important to kind of step back sometimes and say, okay, what can I deliver to the person that's going to experience this that'll surprise and delight them? Like, what cool little thing can I add that'll make things just be over the top? I remember specifically, there's a moment in one of my favorite games, Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay. Throughout the entire game, well, the second half of the game, you're seeing these giant dudes in these big-ass mechs, right? They're coming at you, and they're really hard to kill, and you gotta avoid them. You gotta use your stealth to, like, avoid them. But then at the end of the game, the whole game, you're like, yo, I want to get in one of those. How do I get in one of those giant mechs? But you're like, oh, they probably can't get into it. At the end of the game, they let you into one. And it's like a moment of, like, holy shit, I get to drive the mech. It's like one of the coolest moments. And that's like a surprise and delight moment for me. When I see something cool, we went into a Stranger Things house. And there's all kinds of little details that you can pick out from the show. That's really cool. It was surprising and delighting in the experience. I thought that was awesome. So that's my message today, quick and short. Just, pay attention to details and surprise and delight the player, because that's what makes experiences memorable. I'm never going to forget that time in Chronicles of Riddick. I'm never going to forget things that surprise and delight me like that. And it's always good to have those things. I mean, one, to make the player happy, but two, for word of mouth marketing, you can pass stuff on, and people tell stories about that kind of stuff. So hope you found it useful. If you did, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Once again, my name is Tim Ruswick, and I will see you again in a live stream tonight, but video again on Monday.